nanonood kasi ako before ng pageant sa school. Then parang nagde-daydream ako na, kailan kaya ako makaka-adjust sa entablado?
Siguro po kasi lahat ng babae, parang gusto nila maganda sila. Gusto nilang aspiring beauty queen lahat.
But tonight, it's no longer just an aspiration for 21-year-old Ara Rivera, 20-year-old Daisy May Dizon, and 23 other plus-sized women. At this stage, they're all beauty queens, vying for the Bilbiling Mandaluyong crown, roughly translated, Miss Love Handles of Mandaluyong. Ara has always loved the limelight. In fact, she's been dancing for as long as she can remember. On family gatherings, in school, in local competitions. Dancing, she believes, had kept her fit until high school. That's when her struggle with weight gain started.
Nag-start lang po akong tumaba nung, I think, after second year high school. Nag-stop na po ako na workout. Tsaka start na stress kasi yung mga projects and ganun. Na kulang sa tulog, puyat, ganun po.
Ara says it wasn't easy at first, especially since no one in her family had weight issues.
Nung hindi ko siya napapansin. Hanggang naano po ako na, ay, nahirapan na akong huminga, napapagod na po ako agad. Tapos yung mga damit ko po dati talaga na favorite ko, hindi ko na masuot.
Okay, so nung napansin mo na, ano yung naramdaman mo? Ano yung naisip mo?
Parang, paano yun? Ba't parang umabot sa point na napabayaan ko yung sarili ko. Pero, nung tuloy pa rin po sa activities ko. Hindi naman po na-stop. Lalo po akong nagsipag mag-activity.
So, hindi nawala yung confidence mo?
Medyo po.
Okay.
Kasi nakakarinig na po ako ng mga negative comments na ang taba, ganyan.
Instead of wallowing in misery, though, Ara returned to her first love, dancing, hoping she'd shed a few pounds. When that didn't work, she decided to embrace her size. She appeared on national television as one of the contestants of a pageant for plus-sized women. She didn't make it to the final round, but that didn't stop her from competing in another one. Bilbiling Mandaluyong, organized by the First Lady of the Manila suburb.
We noticed that a lot of our women are getting fatter. So I decided to make this pageant for them to be aware na not to make fat, or sometimes when they're fat kasi they feel parang insecure or nalileft behind sila. So we made this parang bilbilin, sabi ko. We have this binibining Mandaluyong. So we put a bilbilin because of the fatty belly. That's why bilbilin.
It wasn't televised, but it had all the glitz and glamour of a pageant. Competition was serious.
Ang naano ko po na mahirap is yung pressure tsaka yung expectation po ng tao sa'yo. Yun po yung pinaka... Tsaka syempre po, makisama sa ibang kandidata. Kasi po, hindi rin maiwasan na iba, kung para sa'yo, friendly competition lang, yung iba is competition talaga.
The girls showcased their talents and strutted on stage, confidently flaunting their bodies as the crowd cheered them on. But behind these smiles was plenty of hard work. In fact, the girls dedicated a month of their lives to the pageant rehearsing.
Kahit pagod ka na, i-smile ka pa rin kasi kailangan mong umi-smile na kahit ayaw mo na magsuot ng high heels shoes, kailangan mo pa rin suotin. Pero worth it naman lahat yun kasi yung experience mo.
Like Ara, joining the pageant for the first time was a dream come true for Daisy May. And this, her second try, had been just as positive.
Kumbaga kahit maliit ka, gusto mo maging beauty queen, sige, sali ka. Kami, gusto rin namin mag-model-model, kaming matataba. Kaya nagkaroon din ng siguro ng bilbilin kasi kahit mataba kami, maganda kami.
No doubt the pageant has boosted Ara and Daisy May's self-worth and may have even changed the way some treat fat people. But the question is, does the pageant encourage an unhealthy lifestyle? Organizers insist it doesn't.
Hindi naman. Actually kasi this time, nung nakita namin talagang medyo marami ng matatabang babae, since andyan na yan, we cannot do anything na. So, if they will join us sa Bilibining Mandala, and they win the fight for yung winner and then the runner-up, we do this yung 1-year program nila to encourage them na magpa-reduce. May 1-year programs nila, and then may additional cash prize na magpapapayat sila for 1 year, we enroll them in some fitness, mga fitness, activity, and then yung kanilang food intake, we monitor.
To be fair, the city does promote exercise. It holds the world record for the largest Zumba class in a single venue. But it isn't just here. Zumba classes are all over Metro Manila. In fact, a fitness craze seems to be invading the Philippine capital. Gyms, runners and bikers are becoming common sights. But so are fast food chains, restaurants, and well, people who are on the heavy side.
Well, you'd be surprised, but the Philippines, along with India, actually has one of the highest obesity rates in Asia. According to a recent government survey, 3 out of 10 Filipino adults are either overweight or obese. And these, the rice, the fried chicken, the soda, the ice cream, these are just some of the reasons for the rising epidemic.
Obesity is a worldwide epidemic, and yet it is one of the most neglected public health problems. According to the World Health Organization, as of 2014, around 1.9 billion adults were overweight, and of this number, more than a third are considered obese. And if you think it's a first world problem, you're wrong.
The reason for the increase is because of what we call westernization of our culture. When you go out of the streets, you see a lot of fast food being sold, right? And these fast foods are laden with saturated fats. They're high energy dense foods. They're very easy to acquire. They're easy to eat. They're palatable. So tendency is to eat more. And if you eat more and then don't exercise, then the tendency is to gain so much weight.
And despite the ever-increasing pressure for women to have that bikini body, more women than men are overweight and obese.
We tend to deposit more fats in areas where they're not supposed to be. And also, females tend to not exercise more. And they tend to increase weight faster than males do.
Anything particular about Filipino women?
Filipino women tend to think, especially the poor Filipino women would want to be more, to increase of weight so that they would be, less thought of as being poor.
Ara does try to stay fit by dancing, biking, and running. But she also admits to not being able to control her eating and sleeping habits.
I hope you don't mind me asking sa yung dami mong exercise, sa tingin mo bakit hindi nababawasan yung timbang mo?
Sa ano po siguro, sa lifestyle. Kasi po, laging puyat. Then, ang time ng kain is wala na sa oras. So, yung metabolism bumabagal.
Okay, pero hindi ka naman ganun kalakas kumain.
Relax.
Malakas din kumain.
Opo.
Okay.
Kaya hindi na mabawas.
So while organizers claim Bilbiling Mandaluyong promotes healthy living, for contestants like Ara and Daisy May, the biggest reward has been social acceptance.
Ang ano ko po kasi na hindi lang pala payat ang pwedeng mag-stand out, pwede rin kami. At salamat din kasi for this time, nakita na rin kami. Na ano na rin kami na, ay pwede naman pala. So yun, parang kabilang na kami na, uy, pwede rin naman pala kami makilala eh.
Hindi masama maging mataba. Kailangan maging confident ka lang at kailangan tanggapin mo muna yung sarili mo bago ka tanggapin ng ibang tao.
Ara and Daisy may not have brought the crown home, but they say memories of that night, the stage, the cheers, the encouragement, are enough to make them feel like winners.